Jesus arrested. When he had finished freeing, Jesus left with his disciples and crossed the Kidron Valley. On the other side there was an olive grove, and he and his disciples went into it. Now Judas, who betrayed him, knew the place because Jesus had often met there with his disciples. So Judas came to the grove, guiding a detachment of soldiers and some officers from the chief priest and Pharisees. They were carrying torches, lanterns, and weapons. Jesus, knowing all that was going to happen to him, went out and asked them, "Who is it you want?" Jesus of Nazareth. They replied, "I am he," Jesus said. And Judas the traitor was standing there with them. When Jesus said, "I am he," they drew back and fell to the ground. Again he asked them, "Who is it you want?" And they said, "Jesus of Nazareth." "I told you that I am he," Jesus answered. "If you are looking for me, then let this man go." This happened so that the word he had spoken would be fulfilled. "I have not lost one of those you gave me." Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Jesus commanded Peter, "Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?" Jesus taken to Annas. Then a detachment of soldiers with its commander and the Jewish officer arrested Jesus. They bound him and brought him first to Annas, who was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, the high priest that year. Caiaphas was the one who had advised the Jews that it would be good if a man died for the people. Simon Peter and another disciples were following Jesus because this disciple was known to the high priest. He went with Jesus into the high priest's courtyard, but Peter had to wait outside at the door. The other disciple, who was known to the high priest, came back, spoke to the guard on duty there and brought Peter in. "You are now one of these disciples, for you." The guard at the door asked Peter, "You live where I am now?" "Not." It was cold, and servants and officials stood around a fire they had made to keep warm. Peter also was standing with them warming himself. Meanwhile, the high priest questioned Jesus about his disciples and teaching. "I have spoken openly to the world," Jesus replied. in synagogue or at the temple where the Jews come together. I said nothing in secret or questioned me. Asked those who heard me, should they know what I said? When Jesus had said this, one of the officers nearby struck him in his face. Is this the way you answer the high priest? He demanded. If I said something wrong, Jesus replied, that's fine as to what is wrong. But if I spoke the truth, why did you trick me? Then Anna sent him, still bound, to Caiaphas, the high priest. Peter seconds and third deniers. As Simon Peter stood worrying himself, he was asked, you are not one of his disciples, are you? He denied, saying, I am not. One of the high priest's servants, a relative of the man who here Peter had cut off, challenged him. Didn't I see you with him in the olive grove? Again Peter denies it, and at that moment a laughter began to grow. Then the Jews led Jesus from Caiaphas to the place of the Roman governor. By now it was early morning, and to avoid the ceremonial uncleanness, the Jews didn't enter the palace. They wanted to be able to eat the Passover, so Pilate came out to them and asked, what charges are you bringing against this man? If you are not a criminal, they replied, we ought not have handed him over to you. Pilate said, take him yourselves and judge him by your own rule. But we have no right to execute the child. The Jews objected. The servants saw that the word Jesus had spoken, indicating the kind of death it was going to die would be fulfilled. Felix then went back inside the palace. Someone on the streets said, asked him, are you the king of the Jews? Is it your own idea? Jesus says, or did others talk to you about me? Am I a Jew? Felix replied, it is your people and your chief priest who handed you over to me. What it is you have done, Jesus said, my kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servant would fight to prevent my arrest by the Jews. But now my kingdom is from another place. You are a king, then said Pilate. Jesus answered, you're right in saying I am the king. In fact, for this reason, I came into the world to testify to the truth. You are on the side of truth. Listen to me. What is truth? Philip asked. With this, he went out again to the Jews and said, I find no basis for a charge against him, but it is your custom for me to release to you one prisoner at a time of the Passover. Do you want me to release the King of the Jews? They shouted back, No, not him. Give us Barabbas. Now Barabbas had taken part in a rebellion.